Welcome to Zero to Gold Cap. This is a challenge where I'm going to go from 0 gold all the way up to a gold cap, which if you did not know, a gold cap is 10 million gold. So we have a very big journey ahead of us. We'll be exploring and checking out many different methods of making gold. Our main goal is to reach a gold cap in liquid gold. So 10 million liquid gold in our bags that we can spend. Follow along and let's make some goddamn gold. Let's go. Episode number 6. So we haven't logged in for like the past 4 days now. So we'll log in and we'll see what sales that we have from a few days ago. So this episode, I'm super excited. This is going to be a big one. So we got a decent amount of sales. This is on our character that we're farming items and selling farmed items on. So what we'll do now is we'll go through all of the characters that we're flipping and selling items on, and we'll go through and we'll check out all the sales that are waiting for us. Oh, this one has 14,000 gold waiting in sales. That's very, very nice. Oh, we sold that battle pet. I think it's a battle pet for 5,000 gold. That's nice. Actually, it's not a battle pet, is it? It's one of those random items. Let's have a look at the profit margin on these. So we picked this up for 14 gold and we resold it for 2,500 gold. That's obviously basically all profit off that flip right there. That's super nice. We paid 500 for this item right here. We resold one for 4,000 and one for 5,000. Next up, we've got this right here. What is this? Throw the pebble. 1 second cooldown. Anyways, we sold that also for 5,000 gold. On this round, we've got 3.4k. Super nice. On this round 5,000 gold. Let's go ahead and grab that. Now, I can see that a lot of the items that are actually selling are the Dark Moon decks, which are the trinkets. They're selling very, very good. So we do need to stock up on more of these. I'm pretty sure the war bank already has a decent amount of them left. But as you can see, we picked these up for 150 gold and we resold that one for 2,500 gold. That's a very, very good profit margin for that item right there. We got a lot of sales across all the realms. Honestly, we have pretty much a sale, at least one sale across all the realms that we're actually selling on. Now we're sitting at 183,000 gold. Now we are starting to see the snowball effect of flipping, meaning the more gold that you have, the more gold you can actually make. So from now on, we should start to see more and more gold come easier and easier from cross-realm flipping. Let's actually go ahead and check out the ledger and see what kind of sales that we've had. So our biggest sale so far has been the red winter clothes, which we picked up for 400 gold, and we actually sold it for 46,000 gold, giving us 45,000 gold profit. We got 5k, 5k, 4, 3, and so on. So we've made a decent amount of profit, and obviously TSM doesn't track every single item, so there's a lot more flips than are showing in the ledger. So what we're going to do now is we're actually going to set up 8 more selling characters. Because the Dark Moon decks have been selling so well, and we have one of each Dark Moon deck across all of our realms, we'll go ahead and we'll add 8 more realms that we're going to start selling on. So these are the realms right here that we're actually going to start selling on. We have got the characters, they're set up, ready to go. We've done all of the settings in TSM. They're obviously at the auction house location, ready to go and start flipping. So now that we have a decent amount of gold, this is the Warband Bank and what it looks like at the moment. We're going to try fill up the Warband Bank with a bunch of flips. So last time that we tracked the total wealth on the auction houses, it was 1.7 million. So what we'll do is we'll spend all of the gold and we'll see how much we can increase the auction house total value across all the realms that we're selling on. So just remember 1.7 million, that was the last time we tracked it all. Now, because we have new realms that we're selling on, we need to add them to Flipping Power so we get the correct deals on Flipping Power for these new realms. So we'll go ahead and add those. Now, once they're added, we actually have 20 realms that we're selling on. So super good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to spend the gold. We're going to reinvest it into more flips. There's no point us holding on to this gold at the moment. We're better off allowing our gold to work for us and make even more gold. So these are the settings that I'm going to be using on Flipping Power, just very basic settings. We'll exclude crafted items because we can just craft them ourselves for very cheap in high quantity. Let's sort it from sell average versus buy. And actually what we'll do so we can save some time is we'll buy from round by round. So let's go ahead for our buying realm and let's select Area 52. This is the most populated realm on the US region. So you can actually find a lot of deals on this realm. So we're going to sort it and we're going to go Area 52, but we're just going to work our way down the list for all of our realms. So as you can see right here, I'm just selecting all of the deals that are worth buying, and there's actually a bunch of them on Area 52 as you can see. So once we've selected all of these, we want to click on Get Auctionator List, and this will give us the Auctionator shopping list. We'll import it and we'll go ahead and buy all of the deals that Flipping Pal recommends. So we have 182,000 gold at the moment. Our goal today is to spend the majority of that gold on items that we can flip for a massive profit. So we're going to go through and we're going to rinse and repeat the same process that we're doing here, but we're going to do this on a bunch of different realms. So obviously we have heaps of realms we can go through to buy deals off, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So now that we're done Area 52, we can go ahead and we can unselect Area 52 and select another buying realm. I want to play around with the filters just a little bit though. I want to increase the sell rate, so we only have quick selling items, because that's very important. You don't want to be flipping items with an extremely low sell rate. So we'll go ahead and we'll add the next realm. So we're going to add Storm Rage. And what I mean by low sell rate, anything under 0.010 is a pretty low sell rate, especially anything under 0.0005. And that's a very, very low sell rate, and it's going to take you weeks to sell that item. So you need to keep that in consideration when you're flipping. You really want to focus on high sell rate items, and with Flipping Power that makes it super easy because you can just filter out anything that isn't a high sell rate. So that's a process that we just repeated. If you would like to level up your gold making and make a bunch of gold in World of Warcraft, then I recommend checking out Goldcapped. Goldcapped is a community project where all of the best gold makers make gold guides for you, teaching you all of the latest and best methods of making gold in all versions of World of Warcraft. On the website, we have live price data, so you know if an item is worth farming or is not. We have a bunch of different guides on Goldcapped, anything from gold making guides to flipping guides for all versions of World of Warcraft. We also have a team of the best gold makers that are there to help you out with any questions that you have about making gold in any versions of World of Warcraft. So make sure you go ahead and join the Discord. If you want to become a member, we have two options for the subscription, which is $10 per month or $100 per year. If you go with the yearly option, you save an extra 15%. And on top of that, if you use code BUFFY10, you also save an extra 10%. Let's get back to the video. We have a bit of gold left over though. We have 50,000 gold. So we've logged over on to our character that we have cooking on. We finished that quest that we had to wait a day for from the other episode that we half finished, and we just completed it then. So we can actually make these right here with cooking, which actually are pretty profitable some of the time. However, we have 50,000 gold. So what I thought we should do with this 50,000 gold, considering we've been selling so many Weaver cloth bags, is why not invest all 50,000 gold into making Weaver cloth bags. So that's exactly what we did. So the first thing, it's actually pretty easy to make these bags. This is the only material that you're going to need, and then you get the other material straight from the vendor. So it's super simple. Doesn't matter what rank it is, you can get any of the ranks. So you just want to make sure that you're always buying the cheapest rank. So we have 3 different ranks at the moment. Obviously rank 1, 2, and 3. And as you can see, we could pick up rank 1 and 2 for the cheapest. So that's exactly what we got. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and we're going to craft 231 Weaver cloth bags. And as you can see, they're extremely profitable. But what we're going to be doing with these, we're not obviously going to be selling them all on this round that we're crafting on. We're going to be moving them over to multiple different rounds. Our goal would be to have 10 bags on each of our selling rounds, all at a profitable price compared to what we crafted them at, which we crafted them every single time under 200 gold worth, even in like the first few episodes, because we still have some of those bags left over. So as long as we're selling them for over 200 gold, then we are in the profit. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go through and we're going to repost all of our expired listings and post all of the items that we have brought to flip and to craft. So after posting everything, we're at 4.1 million gold worth on all of the auction houses, and we have 803 items posted across all of those different realms, which is absolutely amazing. Area 52, Storm Rage, and Frostmourne are all over 500,000 gold. Frostmourne has our highest price at the moment, and Area 52 was also a very high price. So compared to the last time that we actually tracked, which was on day 8, and then we didn't log in until day 12, the difference in between this, let's go ahead and see what difference there is in the auction house total value. So 2.3 million gold's worth of value we added to the auction house, and we only spent 182,000 gold. So that's a very, very good sign right there. So here's the ledger that we have at the moment. We're looking pretty good. It's had pretty good progress, even though our main focus has just been reinvesting into flipping. And now with flipping, once you get the board rolling and you have a bit more gold, that's when you really start to see it pay off. And in the next few episodes, I really think flipping is going to really start to have that compounding interest where we make more and more gold with less and less effort. So that was it for this episode. Subscribe for the next one, which will be coming out very soon.